We're not going to have that in the next 4 years. 4 years.
Bound to get big bad. 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 Shake it down.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Macrocast.
Your source for news and entertainment with minds behind macro.
I'm Downlow'd.
I am. I'm Downlow'd.
I'm Mattson, and we're your hosts.
And it's yet another week of good macro news and just overall goodness.
Good macro news. Well,
Good.
I mean, we have
good mornings.
We have a little bit of macro news.
Hope you all had a bunch of good mornings this last week, like 6 of them, 7 of them.
You hope they were all good.
Good morning.
I hope your mornings were all solid and good. So let's talk a little macro news. The track we're featuring today, like we mentioned last week, we don't have any releases this October, so we're promoting some of our older music. And this week it's Next Level.
We're gonna re-release this
from JSK, which
one
is going to
day.
be seeing a re-release pretty soon.
Yeah, it's awesome.
It's a good track. It's like some.
What would you say it's about?
I don't know.
It's about like traversing.
She's like, we're not going to have that in the next 4 years.
What, the next level?
No, she's like, we're not going to have that
I
in the
know,
next
but
4 years.
what is she talking about, though?
She's talking about the next president to come. So is there political undertones with this song?
But there's like the other words are, it's like get down.
Get go.
And it's like
get down.
Get down.
Boom, 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 boom. Like, can we sing the whole song?
I love that.
If you're listening to the podcast, you know the song because you just heard it like a minute ago. In other macro news, our shop is up. Go check out our shop. Buy some of our shirts. They're really fucking awesome. And we're gonna be having more. We're gonna be doing a photo shoot very soon to get some legit pictures up on that shop, so we can show you what these shirts really look like.
We're gonna be doing a photo shoot with centaurs.
Is that some sort of photographer? I've never heard of him before.
No, like with
the mythical beast.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Real centaurs. They charge less.
Sounds interesting.
From what I found.
Do centaurs make good photographers?
I mean, they charge a lot less.
Oh.
They're better than minotaurs.
And they charge what, like 100 times that?
I think that they have a better eye than minotaurs.
A better eye?
Yeah, minotaurs have the bullseye. Yeah.
In terms of like light and shot construction and.
No, literally.
Oh, literally. Okay.
Like, you don't know what a minotaur is?
A minotaur. Yes.
You don't know what a minotaur is. You're like really thinking about this right now, aren't you? A minotaur, yes. What even was that?
Yes, I know what a minotaur is.
Oh my god, what the
Oh my god, look at this minotaur.
Dude.
What?
Either some of my hair is like falling out, or there was like an insect crawling on me right now.
Probably the former. Alright, check out this minotaur.
Dude, that guy looks fucking pissed.
He looks beast.
He looks like a landlord.
Look how short his legs are.
He's like a minotaur landlord. He's like, hey, pay me my rent.
It's Wednesday.
It's Wednesday.
First Wednesday of every month is rent.
His name is Clarence. He's actually a pretty chill dude.
His name is Clarence?
He just likes to kick back and chill.
Alright, so as we all know, life is pretty short, right? And
okay.
In this world,
debatable.
In this world nowadays, we take this instant gratification for granted. You know, everyone wants instant gratification in everything they do. Do you think that should be applied to someone's, farewell, like a funeral service?
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Okay, well, in Michigan...
you just like went, you went off on a tangent right now about like some fucking... Here, do you think that this is something that, like, I have no fucking clue. I'm still trying to figure out if there was a bug crawling on me.
Well, in Michigan, the funeral homes have installed drive-through windows, so you can pay your last respects on the go.
That sucks.
This is for real.
Well, I mean, you have to drive, like, so...
I mean, that's for if you really love your family members,
Oh, really?
Say goodbye in passing.
I wonder if like a line forms, like as if you're at any drive-through. So someone they pull up and then pay their respects.
People are like
go.
honking. They're like, "Hey,
Hurry it up, asshole!"
need to go home and watch the new episode of Parks and Rec."
Exactly. I mean, this is kind of ridiculous.
Look at these people in their fucking family van, like implying that their whole family's in there.
in your Dodge Caravan.
There's like that's a Chrysler, I think. There's like six kids in there, like fucking. All right, say goodbye to grandma. Everyone like. And to your left, we see she's like propped up.
What if someone drove through unbeknownst to them and saw that? They were like, "What the hell is going on? There's a dead person in that window."
They thought it was a Wendy's.
They're like, "Hi, I'll have the large chili."
So wait,
Baconator.
do you just order like that too, or like I'm sure that the coroner or like someone picks up the body, something happens.
Oh, do they remove it? Is that what you're trying to say?
Like, someone picks up the body. Someone has to pick up the body after they die and like take it over there. And they're like, "All right, the body's ready. You want to come drive through between 5 and 5:30? We're gonna have her propped up there for 30 minutes between 5 and 5:30. Say your goodbyes."
Yeah, I guess.
And then are you there for like the burial or is that drive by too? Might as well. I mean, we're gonna have the burial at 10 a.m. So you just like, all right, we're gonna go to Carl's Jr. out there off of the passage and just like drive over there, with your family of 10 people,
Your fam
of 10.
So
Okay, let's segue into this one now.
there's really no way to segue.
There's no you're not gonna fucking go off on this one.
I've had personal experience with this, but let's go
With
ahead
what? Mowing lawns?
So a woman was arrested for not mowing her lawn.
You've had personal experience with this. You've gotten arrested.
Someone in our neighborhood complained because our bushes had died. And
Complained.
Yeah, the city inspector came out
Because your bushes had died.
Yeah, and we hadn't removed them.
And your dad went to jail.
No, he didn't go to jail, but he could have gotten fined or gone to jail if that.
They were like, up against the wall, Mr.
That woman was some uppity fucking anyway. Like
She was?
Yeah,
What was she like?
she's some old woman.
Like, what does she look?
Retired.
What do you think she
better to
looked
do.
like naked?
Oh God,
That's the real question.
I mean, I try not to think about that.
What is she? How old was she?
Probably in her 70s.
In her 70s, so she
I'm
had like the
guessing.
really saggy, like baggy tits.
Yeah.
That's awesome, like sandbags.
I'm
dude.
guessing she was in her 70s.
So that's why she was like, and they were like empty sandbags, and that's why she woke up and she was like, fucking people with their dead bushes.
She's upset, but this woman who works,
She's upset. You have like you want to spend no more time talking about this woman's breasts, do you?
So
You won't even dignify it with an answer, will you?
yes.
Oh, okay.
The woman who got arrested, though, this was in Lenoir City,
sorry.
Tennessee. In Tennessee.
I've never heard of that place.
And, I mean...
Have you heard of that city
I
before?
kind of feel bad for this woman. She works 2 jobs. She has 3 kids.
Where does she work at?
She has 2 kids, I guess, or 3 kids. Her husband is going to school full-time.
Where does she work at?
I don't know.
She have like 2 jobs where she makes bank? Or
It
does she
doesn't
have,
say
like,
where she works at. That would only create, like, stalkers.
is she like a banker, like a big time banker? Like she makes.
If she
like,
was a banker, she wouldn't be working 2 jobs.
6-figure salary, and then at night
She's a
she's a
working
stripper
mother, man.
making 6 more figures. So she's
Either
making,
way,
like,
I
7
feel
figures.
for her because she doesn't have time to go fucking take care of her lawn.
If she is a stripper at night, you could go feel for her.
yeah.
I mean, like, unless
So
they have,
is
like,
that
the
your goal?
3-foot rule. To
Download-
go feel her up.
I wish we could cut to Downlow'd screen. He's already booking a ticket to Lenoir City.
Let me just. Don't mind me.
Another woman was arrested in North Carolina. It looks like because severe rains had messed up the shingles on her roof, and she never fixed them. She didn't have the money, but she ended up getting arrested.
They're like, get your fucking hands up. Your
Get
roof
your
is...
fucking hands up! That's like a party.
That should be how they arrest people from now on. They like throw on like yeah, dude.
Get your fucking hands up!
And then they have like a DJ working with the police department.
Yeah.
The DJ makes like a 6-figure salary. He's
So,
like,
there
I'm
was
a police DJ.
Yesterday at Walgreens, there was some dude DJing in the parking lot.
What?
Of Walgreens.
Was he like hired by Walgreens?
I think so, because there was like some bullshit bouncy castle. Walgreens had taken up literally half of their parking with this shit.
Why did they do that?
I don't know. It upset me.
Did you go in there?
I went in there.
You went into the bouncy castle?
No, I went into the Walgreens.
No, that's what I was asking about the bouncy castle.
No.
Why didn't you go in?
I don't know.
You should have argued that it was there for everybody to use. Like every patron of Walgreens.
I should have invited like 40 people to the Walgreens parking
and just
lot.
bounced in there like a bunch
Or
of
like thrown a party around this DJ, like make him feel so badass. Like start some sort of party in the Walgreens parking
like make
lot.
him feel like his career has some real like rapport.
Right.
Has like
Because honestly, bro, what are you doing with your life? You're playing in a Walgreens parking lot.
Well, I guess that's better than fucking being at a pumpkin festival.
Ah.
Partying at a pumpkin fest.
So, I think this is in Colorado.
Students clean. How far are you gonna fucking zoom in on that? Jesus Christ. Students was like the only fucking thing on the screen right there.
It was in somewhere in New Hampshire, and they had a pumpkin party, and it got really out
What
of
is that?
hand.
What's a pumpkin party?
I don't know. They were smashing pumpkins, I guess.
Oh, that's what they were doing? Smashing pumpkins?
It got apparently.
Excuse me.
Concord, New Hampshire. Kansas State College students quickly cleaned up from a chaotic weekend Sunday.
They weren't like
after
hazing
violent
the girls.
parties.
They weren't like hazing the girls and getting the girls to put like pumpkins in their asses and stuff.
I know that it got raided by police, like big time. So
And they were like, "What the
They were
fuck is
probably
going
doing
on
that.
here?" And they like walked in on some girl like half with a pumpkin stem just sticking out of her butt and pull it out.
oh
Yeah.
my god, dude,
So
that's awful.
I've seen that video.
It's real.
Yeah.
The hype is real.
I made it.
Like if you're inspired.
Yeah, I'm sure it was a pretty crazy affair. I mean,
It was violent, so I don't know what kind of shit they
violence. Stop violence against pumpkins, please. Everybody.
were. Stop violence against the goths.
They have.
We watched some ridiculous video the other day, and this kid.
You know what? My life sucks. He's like, oh, let's get together and have a war against all emos for the goths. Oh man, I don't think that you can find it. It was ridiculous. He was like, "This is what I have to deal with every day." There are those kids running after him. They're like, "Fuck you." It's a great video, guys. Like, seriously, don't tune out of the Macrocast because we're sitting here talking to you about how great some YouTube video is. I know how that is.
So, what is wrong with people nowadays? This is one of the most disgusting.
What is wrong?
This is one of the most disgusting stories I think I've ever heard.
Okay.
So, a guy is in a restaurant, and he was not happy with his service, and video cameras recorded him receive his bill, get up and go to the bathroom, come back, and put bills into the book, the little waiter book thing.
I think you're really beating around the bush here. He gave her a tip covered in shit.
In fecal matter.
Well, what is fecal matter?
Shit.
Is it like it's like shit with like corn and like
No, fecal. What?
with like
I
it's
guess
like, it's like the most rugged. Like are there like different levels of fecal matter, right?
I mean, fecal matter could have corn in it, but it's not a. It's not
it
a
could just be toilet.
requirement.
It could have just been toilet water.
I guess.
But we're pretty sure that there was like something.
No, she said there was brown shit on it,
there was brown shit.
and she called the police.
Oh, good.
And so now he's arrested, and he's being charged with battery using bodily fluids.
What did he tip her?
I don't know. They didn't say.
Was it like a $2,000 tip, but it was covered in shit?
I'd take that.
I'd take that. I need the
God,
money.
It smells so bad.
You can't wash it.
Yeah.
Like, what you're gonna carry around all that money in your wallet?
It's better just to burn that money.
No. Well, you could put it through the washing machine.
Or what if you put it like in one of those machines that can take bills?
Do you think that
like
actually fucking launder the money?
Well, isn't there like a Bank of America thing where you can deposit bills into it? Or just checks?
I think it's just checks.
Well, if they had one that you could do bills,
Maybe it can do bills. I think it can do bills.
put a fecal matter covered bill in there. Like that'd be bad news for Bank of America.
They're not gonna redistribute that bill.
No, but it's gonna make the machine smell. Probably.
Every ATM has a little midget inside of it.
Oh,
and,
really?
Like, when you put the money inside,
A little Warwick
They clean
guy?
it up. They clean it up with like their fucking sweat and midget tears and Clorox, and it cleans the money up.
Pretty much. That's how it works.
They're little people, dude. They're magical.
They're magical. They're magical.
Now, let me try this segue here. All right.
That is, you can't segue after you've said let me try to segue. That's something you have to think to yourself. Let me try to segue here. Okay, I got it.
But the ATMs are the only thing with things inside of them these days.
That one
Seems like there's Xboxes with a bunch of cocaine in them these days.
Yeah, so a man...
That was like a Norm Macdonald kind of segue.
A man was arrested for smuggling cocaine inside an Xbox.
Oh, dear God.
Oh, dude, did you guys hear that? I heard that loud and clear. Oh my God. I just heard Downlow'd's hair ripping.
Oh, did you just turn me up?
No, I turned this mic up. I just noticed it wasn't on. And the
Men
reason,
arrested
if you
for
guys
smuggling
haven't noticed,
cocaine.
I have 2 mics now.
Who cares? Who the fuck cares?
I care.
Why are you like, what? If you guys haven't noticed, I now have 2 mics.
And the reason for that is for...
If you guys haven't noticed, I'm now 10 times more important.
So now when I'm here, and when I'm here, you can hear me almost as well.
So I'm now 1.5 times more audible than Downlow'd.
I mean, you could say that.
That's great. So this man is arrested for. I tried to transition, dude. I tried to transition from our previous topic into this topic, and Alex was like, "You just can't do it. There's no way." But there are people out there that are smuggling what we sometimes call white. Some people call it the good stuff, the white stuff. The white stuff. The good stuff.
And you were like, dude, you're beating around the bush on the other one. This one required less beating around the bush than that one.
The white stuff.
A man was arrested for
The good stuff.
smuggling cocaine inside of an Xbox.
Coke,
Thoughts?
cocaine, ecstasy, the white stuff, the good stuff. Why do they make sample packs?
Smugglers.
That's what I'm wondering. I mean, I have this sample pack that has like all these vocal samples that no one would ever use. And those
did you guys see that?
Some of the samples. What?
My battery is running low. No. The battery on my machine, dude.
I'm just gonna let this one play out.
The machine is about to die.
Why do you feel the need to turn that microphone up so much louder?
It's not.
I can hear like crackling.
I know. Why is it? Why does it do that?
I don't know. It's much louder. Now it's not that loud. All right.
Now it's fine. So go ahead.
Oh
keep
dear
talking,
God.
keep talking
So
about the
you're like,
topic.
all right, thoughts. Thoughts on what? Like how? Oh my God, how arbitrary is this topic? Well, a guy smuggled cocaine. That's pretty. Did he get away with it? No. There's a fucking article about it, obviously. So what? He's a dumb schmuck.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Oh well.
That sucks, man.
Oh well. That dude dumb.
$100,000 worth of cocaine in one Xbox, though. No. Is that the fact?
Yes. $100,000 worth of cocaine. So that's a pretty high street value on some coke right there.
It's even more expensive than those gold-plated Xboxes that we looked at. Is it so? But it looks like it's an old Xbox.
Yeah. Well, I think that's the picture they used.
That makes no bloody fucking sense, mate.
Yeah, because I mean, most people. Well, I guess not most people, but some people will notice, like, that's an old Xbox, dude. Why do you got that? You know?
So yeah, that's why. And they all like talk like hip urban people. Hey, that's an old Xbox, dude. Why do you got that?
You know, I don't know what you're doing with that. But...
Hey, what the fuck? Why you hanging over here with that thing in my face? The fucking, you know.
That thing is not cool, dude.
Yo, man, I can smell the fucking cocaine on that from a mile away.
That smells like some good shit, dude.
As soon as I walked into the motherfucking airport, I smelled the fucking cocaine. I said, where's the party at? My friend Vinny said, the guy with the old Xbox. It's obvious, okay.
And then he was like, have you ever heard of it? Who smelt it, dealt it. You smelt it, I dealt it.
He dealt the cocaine?
Yeah.
You haven't thought this one out, have you?
No.
So it seems like Jason Momoa thought out his Game of Thrones proposal.
So let's... we're gonna take
Game of Thrones proposal.
We're gonna take a look at some of the Game of Thrones audition videos. You'll be able to hear the audio, but if you want to check it out on video, don't forget you can go to youtube.com/MacroRecordsTV and join us on video. Without further ado, here's Jason.
That was so awkward.
Here's Jason Momoa's audition for Game of Thrones. Would you hire him after that for the position of Khal Drogo?
He didn't say anything.
He didn't need to, man.
There were no words.
Like,
I need to hear like some dialogue, man.
He gets hyped like Cal.
Like Cal? Yeah, what was he saying? He was like hot dogs and wieners.
So what he was doing
hamburgers.
was some sort of Samoan. That wasn't anything.
That wasn't Game of Thrones related.
No, that's like this. I think it's called the Haka.
Is he Jason Momoa? Is he from Samoa?
He's from Hawaii. Dude.
Momoa from Samoa?
he's from Hawaii, man.
And now he's Cockwoman.
So this is Sander Clegane. What's his real name? Rory McGann or McCann.
Do you think my brother didn't see that pretty little thing? You think Sir Gregor's lance found its way under the boy's chin all by itself? Gregor's lance goes where Gregor's lance goes. Not me. That's pretty for you, isn't it? Take a good long stare. I've noticed you staying away from me ever since we started the King's Road.
I think he should be Aquaman.
Really?
No.
What? Oh, okay.
Why would he be Aquaman?
I was like, what are you talking about,
Why didn't
bro?
they cast him as the Hound?
So this is Maisie Williams and what's the other girl's name? Sophie Turner.
Wheelhouse today. I'm not. I'm ready to shoot later. I'm going to the rubies. Rubies? What rubies? Raycon's rubies, stupid. They flew up his armor when King Robert killed him. You can't look for rubies. The Queen invited us both. Well, I don't want to go. The wheelhouse doesn't even have windows. You can't see a thing. What would you want to see? It's all just fields and farms. It is not. If you came with us sometimes, you'd see. I hate riding. All it does is get you soiled and
Soiled.
Why are they like talking to each other from like two weird places? I just
Well,
don't
what it is they took their two audition tapes and
edited them together.
to act like that scene, because that scene actually happened in the show.
Looks dumb.
Okay.
It doesn't look like they're like acting off each other. It looks like
Well, it's because they're not. They
what's
were
her name?
Sophie Turner.
Maisie. It looked like Maisie Williams was like she was just like the whole time she's just like
I don't want to go.
I don't want to do that.
But I want to be a boy.
And the other girl is like Sophie Turner is like, but it gets me dirty and it's filthy. And... Oh, what? So we already here this segment of the podcast.
We are, mate.
Really?
Are you excited?
We're already almost done with the podcast.
No, not even close. So let's
Makes
talk
me sad.
let's talk a little bit about this week's Doctor Who episode. Flatline.
Doctor Who.
Flatline. And
Flatline.
fair warning, there will be some spoilers for Flatline, the newest Doctor Who episode.
God,
So if
Clara,
you haven't seen it, please skip forward a couple minutes.
Looks so hot.
Clara looks so hot.
Yeah, she looked good. She looked well. She looked
Yeah.
well. I'm excited for the next one. It seems like I feel like I'm gonna kind of like we're gonna see Mr. Pink kind of get involved, you know. But I thought I agree. This was the best episode of the season.
Yeah, it was pretty good, man. I really love the fact the Doctor was trapped in the TARDIS. That was like the best part.
His face is like sticking out of the TARDIS.
Yeah, I wonder if we can take a look at the Addams Family part too. Like that was the best. She was like Addams Family, and he thought about it. And
It was cool.
Yeah.
Look at Clara, man.
really-
You look good as hell, girl.
Really good episode.
Oh, PC Luther. Or
So-
what was her name? PC Carter.
Yeah, let's talk a little bit about the monsters in this episode. They were monsters from a two-dimensional world, two-dimensional universe.
It was interesting. It kind of had like this. That part was like kind of like a Coraline-ish.
A little bit,
Aspect.
yeah. It was very interesting.
This all the black dudes want to get with fucking Clara, dude.
They all have the hots for her.
Well, every black dude that has ever like seen Clara is like with some girl.
Like
Yeah.
Pink, like Mr. Pink.
No, it's like straight up like she's like down as hell. The brown sugar, you know.
Yeah, she's
Brown
down.
sugar.
She's down for the brown sugar. Okay, here we go. Here's the Addams Family thing. Take a little look at that. But
What were your overall thoughts on this episode? Who wrote this episode?
it was I don't know if it was Stephen Moffat or we'll take a look right now.
Fake ass train.
Fake ass trade. But I really loved the monsters were cool, man. They were interesting.
They were scary.
A lot of people were flaming them. Like,
I hope it's not the last time that we see them. I hope that they come back with more of a conscience and we can kind of understand what's like going on.
well, I hope we get to see all these monsters again. You know,
Well, if they
all
turn
the
out-
new ones they've introduced.
What other new ones?
What?
What other new ones?
Like the Skovox Blitzer.
Which one was that? The robot?
Yeah.
But that was just I mean, I'm sure that those weren't. Yeah, I'm sure we'll see them again.
And what about the guy from the robots, like from Robots of Sherwood and
Oh yeah, I hope that we'll see all of them again. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
I didn't realize there were so many new ones introduced this season.
yeah.
Oh no.
Oh no. What about okay? So at the end, you were like the doctor called the monster something. What was it?
Yeah, what was it?
Let's go ahead and see.
I like that. Oh,
Go ahead.
and then this part where they get the guy off the train, he was like, "Well, all right." He's like so willing to abandon his job. He's like, "All right, I don't mind getting off the train right now. I've always wanted to see something blow up."
You back to your own dimension. Who knows? Some of you may even survive the trip. And if you do, remember this. You are not welcome.
It kind of wrapped up in a weird way. He like, you can see he's like channeling Tenet, right there.
Yeah.
Um,
Boneless.
the boneless.
Yeah. All in all, this was a really fucking awesome episode. Probably one of my favorites.
But
so
he
far
got
this
he
season.
got out of the TARDIS and started like getting all ballsy with these creatures. Even after Clara did all of this work, Clara did all the work really.
Yeah. Well, it's because he was cooped up the whole time. So as soon as he was out, he was like, "Oh, you motherfucker!"
He's like so ready to do that. And then this guy, but that guy who was driving the train was like, "I've always wanted to smash something with my train."
"It's like, dude."
And look, he gets out and he kisses the fucking ground. Like,
that
come
other
on.
guy was an asshole too.
The other guy was a total dumbass.
Yeah.
He was like, "He's degenerate. Anyone who does the graffiti is a degenerate." Like, okay, guy. He's obviously some like he's been like forgotten about by society, you know.
Yeah. People are also starting to complain about Clara's interactions with the Doctor a lot
How's
more.
that?
I mean, they're not happy with the
I like
constant like flux between them. It hasn't been consistent all season. Like, I'm not sure where the Doctor and Clara stand with each other. You know what I mean?
I liked it better when there was like a romantic element. And then can we look at this part too?
So we
What
saw
the
this
fuck is
lady
up-
again.
This is it's
It's-
she's on an iPad and it's supposed to be in
No
heaven.
one else thinks it's River Song, so I don't think it is either. But
I don't know.
she seems evil, man.
she might be.
The next episode looks cool. Little Red Riding Hood.
Yeah, this is gonna be dope.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
It's because we are at the right place. This is London.
And he's like, "This is a forest. This is in London."
It should be cool.
So Billy Piper is quoted as saying Jenna Coleman is brilliant as Clara.
Probably got paid to say that.
I love how everyone's already using the screenshots from the most recent episode too.
Because it was like really good.
It was really good, man.
You're the doctor? What's
I
your
want-
where she's like, "What's your name?" "I'm the doctor." "You're a doctor of what?" "Of lies."
Yeah, that was good, man.
Doctor of lies.
Really good episode. So let's see.
So Moffat wrote it.
Oh no, let me see. I had the IMDb right here. No, not Moffat.
Was it written by Stephen F. Austin? Thomas Jefferson?
Downloads like cracking a beer. It was written by the same guy as last episode, man.
Oh, really?
Jamie Mathieson.
He did a good one.
Yeah, he's really good, man. I think they should let him. They should let him take over writing these things.
Yeah.
Honestly, they've been really good.
Now the next episode's gonna be Stephen Moffat, and it's gonna be a snooze fest.
Is it really? Let's find out who's writing the next episode.
You can't.
It's the next episode.
Hey.
Smoke weed every day. Day. Okay. The next episode is In the Forest of the Night. And it is written by Frank. What does that say?
Frank Cottrell Boyce.
Has he written a lot of shows?
Frank Cottrell Boyce. Is he Scottish?
We'll have to find out what he does. Hopefully he does good work.
You know which episode I really liked? I don't know if the Doctor was with Clara, but do you remember the haunted like mansion episode where there was like a creature that was in the mansion and like they thought it was a ghost or whatever, and they had to go back in time or to an alternate dimension or something like that to get it out. I don't know.
I don't remember that one.
I think Martha was in that episode actually. I don't think it was Clara.
Oh, really?
But they were like, they found like the woman who was, there was a woman who was trapped. I don't know. It was like an old house. They went to like, it was like a really, really old mansion. There was
the woman who was from the fireplace?
I think so. There was like paranormal activity in the mansion. You know what I mean? And there was like a guy who was there studying it, and the Doctor showed up. There was a creature in the mansion there.
I think that was a companionless episode, wasn't it?
Nah, but he was there with like it was either Clara or it was
with that chick who was like also his maid or something, but they were in love or something. They were in love, right?
It was not his maid. It was his assistant.
Dying?
It was his assistant.
Yes,
and they were in love. And then like, but someone was related to like someone from the future. There was like a time traveler from the future in that episode too.
God, I don't remember.
And they were like, oh, this is someone who's related to like Martha, or it was like someone who was really like, so I don't know.
Martha Jones,
I
Donna
don't know.
Noble.
Maybe it was a Donna episode.
Donna Noble.
I don't think it was a Donna episode though.
Donna Noble has left the library. Donna Noble has been saved.
I miss Donna, dude.
Me too, man. I miss Wilfred as Wilford.
He like salutes the Doctor.
Salutes with that British salute. I love that.
He's like crying.
Yeah, dude, because
Sad.
he loves the Doctor.
All he wanted to do was go to space.
So have you heard about this, man? The newest issue of Wolverine is the death of Wolverine
The Wolverine.
in the comics.
The Wolverine.
So for those who haven't heard, the issue is basically Wolverine interrupts Dr. Cornelius from turning random people from all over the world into Weapon X, like the adamantium. And so Wolverine sacrifices himself to end that plot.
So he's dead now.
Wolverine is dead in the comics.
That's cool. I don't care.
You hate Marvel now. It used to be you were okay with Marvel.
I am still okay with Marvel, but I don't like them to the degree that I would like read the comics and stuff.
You just have disdain for Marvel.
I just like DC.
You can like both. It's not against the rules.
No, I do. I like Marvel, but I'm not like that interested in the stories. I'm just not.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry that you don't approve of that, but
why don't you? So you don't like Wolverine?
I like Wolverine, but Wolverine's gonna die. It's like, okay, that sucks, but he's gonna come back to life. They're not gonna kill the Wolverine character.
No, I don't think they will. That would be goofy.
Isn't this the thing that I showed you the other day from the same movie?
Yeah, I love that movie, man.
What movie is it?
It's with Sylvester Stallone. It's with Sylvester Stallone and Antonio Banderas, and
are you going to show this on the podcast?
He's an assassin.
You're going to show this on the podcast, aren't you?
That was my response to you with your Marvel disdain.
I don't have that. It's not like that, man. I like Marvel, but like I just I'm excited for the next movie.
So, do you want to talk about that a little bit? The next Avengers movie?
Let's see what's going on here. What did you pull up here?
So, this is moviepilot.com, and they've been theorizing like who are going to be these new characters in Age of Ultron.
Let's go. Let's see who are they going to be.
Well, okay, so that's the guy we saw at the end of the.
That's Howard the Duck.
Yeah, that's going to be a new movie.
That's cool. I think that's really heavy.
So, okay, so here are their predictions for people that might be in the next Avengers movie.
Spider-Woman.
And they think it might be played by Emily Blunt.
No idea who she is.
Here, let me fix this real quick.
Spider-Woman was a key member. Is that like a Spider-Man kind of thing? Like, was a key... God.
Here we go, dude. This is much better. Spider-Woman, a.k.a. Emily Blunt.
Great.
So why the actor? Blunt was reportedly close to getting the role of Black Widow.
Wait, scroll up. Who the fuck is Spider-Woman? I don't know who the fuck that is.
Jessica Drew, a.k.a. Spider-Woman, was a key member of the comic book New Avengers from the very beginning.
I don't know who she is. I know Spider-Man.
So Luke Cage, a.k.a. Terry Crews.
That makes sense. They look pretty much the same.
Yeah. So Luke Cage is already set to join the MCU in an upcoming Netflix series, so he'll be ready to go.
Great, I'm excited. Whatever.
Iron Fist, dude, I fucking love Iron Fist. So if they made Iron Fist in Avengers, I'd be pretty happy. I don't know about Zac Efron playing him, but maybe.
Okay.
Iron Fist is badass, dude. Oh, and Iron Fist is getting his own Netflix series? What? I did not know that. You're not down with Iron Fist?
I just don't care. I don't know who any of these characters are.
Echo, and they
Summer
think
Glau's hot.
Summer Glau.
She's awesome.
She was what's her name? In Arrow, and she was also in Firefly,
And she was in Terminator, and she's been in Big Bang Theory. She's been in everything.
yeah, she's awesome.
She was the Red Queen in Arrow.
So this one, Doctor Strange should be Ethan Hawke. I do not agree with. I think
Isn't Doctor Strange is
Joaquin
already
Phoenix.
It's already Joaquin Phoenix.
It's supposed to be. So Joaquin Phoenix is way better as a way better choice than Ethan Hawke in my opinion.
I agree. Let's keep going.
Black Panther, aka Chiwetel Ejiofor.
Is that his real name?
Yeah.
Chiwetel Ejiofor.
Chiwetel. It's hard to say, man.
You don't
Sorry
know-
for
you don't-
fucking up your name, dude.
That guy's cool. I've seen him in stuff before.
Yeah. He was in. Have you ever seen Four Brothers? The movie's pretty cool.
Yes, I have seen it.
Yeah. There you go. There you go. And I think that's the end of. Oh, Miss Marvel, Katie Sackhoff.
Okay, great.
That'd be cool.
Squirrel Girl, Sarah Hyland.
Squirrel Girl.
I like Sarah Hyland.
Who's Sarah Hyland? What's she from?
She's from Modern Family.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Nathan Fillion. I don't know.
I don't like Nathan Fillion, man. So that's
Everyone
pretty
seems
much
to-
the end of that list.
Whatever.
Download.
Sorry.
Hates Marvel.
I just don't care. So there's Marvel's lame. It's not lame. It's just I'm sorry, dude.
I hate you.
Well, I hate you. Massive amount of episodes.
So, okay.
So
What we're
we're gonna see more of Vader in the new Star Wars. That's Vader right there.
Vader's dead, man.
He's dead.
Vader died in episode 6.
Oh, okay. So I thought that I don't know. I thought that Vader was gonna come back.
No.
But I saw because everyone's doing like the Vader helmet.
Well, because
Yeah,
that's like the most iconic look in Star Wars. But what we have here is some concept art from the upcoming Star Wars movie that was leaked on an a Tumblr page, I think. Millennium Falcon.
There's never really a war in the stars in Star Wars.
What do you mean? There's always wars in the stars.
Really? Is there like?
I thought you said you tried to watch Clone Wars, but you obviously haven't, because the second
I only
episode...
watched one episode.
That's why you didn't like it, man, because the first episode is like...
It was like about teamwork, and
It-
there was like an overlying thing of like
'Cause-
work with your friends and be a good worker. And
But that wasn't part of the overall arc, man. Like, that one was
no,
just...
it wasn't. But it was a stupid. I was like, dude,
That was a one-off episode with Yoda, man. Okay, you gotta understand the show is geared towards kids, but
I know.
it has adult overtones, and if you're able to get through it, it gets really good.
It was like you should embrace teamwork. That way you can do good work in your classes.
So, what's wrong with that?
I'm not in classes.
They don't ever mention classes.
It's like do work in your classes and
Like
learn
in
to
your
work.
class, like you're a slave, you're an aristocrat,
And your
you're a
social-
farm owner.
like in your social class. Do work in your social cast.
Oh, God.
What? What even was that? Oh, Groot?
I am Groot. So let's take a look at this concept.
What I can say,
shit.
wait. What I can say about Marvel though is I did see. I mean,
It's a little too late.
no, it's not too late. I can talk about it.
You
So-
already just voiced your
Oh,
disdain.
go fuck yourself.
What do you like about Marvel? Tell us.
Well, no, it's not what I. God, you won't even let me fucking say it. I saw a timeline for the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and I don't know. I mean, I'm pretty excited for the new Avengers and stuff. See what happens.
Yeah.
There's gonna be a Hulkbuster in the new Avengers, which is kind of cool.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know what that is?
Mm-hmm.
You do?
Mhm.
What is it?
It's a Hulk buster.
Okay, great.
It busts Hulk.
You don't know what you have no idea what a Hulkbuster is.
Let's see.
Hulkbuster. Look, you'll see.
Does he bust up Hulk?
It's an Iron Man suit that's huge.
Oh, like the one Obadiah had?
Kind of, but it's like yeah, kind of.
In the
That was
first
the
Iron
Hulk,
Man.
right? Oh, that was right.
Remember Obadiah at the end of that?
Yeah, but it's bigger than that because it's bigger. It's 11 feet tall. It's bigger
Oh,
than the
wow.
Hulk.
No, but so that, do you know what I'm talking about? In the first Iron Man, at the end, Jeff Bridges' character does Darkseid, and he has a giant Iron Man suit. But his name was something else. No, doesn't he have a villain name?
It's just, his name is just Obadiah Stane.
Stain?
That's his name.
Stain.
That's his last name.
Like he's a stain.
Stane. Obadiah Stane. That's his name.
He's a stain.
Am I crazy, or is that's his fucking? You're just
I believe you. I believe you, dude.
You're trying to like nail that into my head, like stain, like he's a stain on society.
You're right, man. I believe you.
Look at him.
I believe you.
Look at that son of a bitch. Tried to screw over Tony Stark.
That wasn't happening.
Brony Stark, dude.
Brody? Tony Stark is a brony?
Well,
Tony Stark the brony. Noony. All right.
I heard about it. What the fuck
Are
was
we
that?
gonna
What was that?
Are we gonna look at
You're like you saying the most ridiculous. Okay, great. Let's go on to this. I'm sorry. I was just I was kind of having like a thought I was gonna breeze, and you were just. I realized what you were singing right now. Can you sing that again?
No. It's like that. Didn't we watch My Little Pony, like the intro to the show on YouTube a couple days ago? It was like some awful My Little Pony's intro.
I don't recall that.
Okay.
Was it like a parody or something?
No.
Why would we watch the My Little Pony intro?
It was just the intro. It's not like we watched an episode. It like came up in YouTube's like related videos or something.
You watched that.
What?
You went home and watched some My Little Pony.
Yeah. You know, I'm secretly a brony.
What's the deal with those dudes?
They're mostly into young women.
What?
And when I mean young, I mean really young.
What is that? What like?
No, just kidding. I'm not going to disparage bronies because do you know John Delancey, the actor?
No.
You don't know who John Delancey is?
What's he been in? He's an actor of what?
This is John Delancey.
That looks like Tom. That looks like Tom Hanks.
He was in Breaking Bad.
He looks like Tom Hanks.
Oh my god, why is it so zoomed in?
That's fucking Tom Hanks.
That's John Delancey, dude.
That's Tom Hanks with makeup on.
Anyway, he's...
Are you fucking kidding me right now? That's straight up Tom Hanks with makeup on.
That is John Delancey, dude. You don't even have your glasses on. You can't even see.
That's Tom Hanks from that movie.
Captain Phillips.
No, he looks like that too. But from Cloud Atlas.
A little bit, dude. That is John Delancey, though.
John Delancey. Is his last name like his real last name Hanks? John Delancey Hanks.
Once you hear his voice, you'll know. Like his voice is really iconic.
How do you know it's his real voice?
Because I've heard interviews with him.
Okay, now look up Tom Hanks' voice.
All right, of course, Fan Expo happening here.
Oh god.
That is fucking Tom Hanks. Dude, what if this was all just like a hoax by Tom Hanks to make people like some actors have like different, you know? I mean, some like DJs have like different names.
Red alert.
Who's that?
That's John Delancey, dude. It's the same guy.
That's not John Delancey, that's Patrick Stewart.
I was talking about this guy, man.
We don't go behind this cube.
Dude, okay.
That
I'm
is not Tom Hanks.
It's John Delancey. I've said John Delancey like 100 times.
I still don't know who the fuck that is.
Don't worry.
Want me to put my glasses on and I'll see better.
It's too late for that.
So this is from Avatar, the new Avatar.
No, this is concept art from the new Star Wars, Episode 7.
That guy, that's a droid.
The guy on the left? Or the head he's holding?
The guy on the
It's
left.
Darth Vader's helmet. Exactly.
The guy on the left is a droid. Look at his
No,
hand.
it's not.
Look at his arm.
Could be Luke.
Look at his
man.
arm. That could be who?
Could be Luke. He's wearing a mask or something.
Dude, why would Luke look like that? That guy looks evil.
Yeah, he does look evil.
All of these characters look evil. That looks evil.
It's like someone on a speeder bike.
That looks like a droid commercial.
Like for Android?
Here's actually, I'm fucking around, but here's like a fun fact. Did you know that George Lucas had the word droid copyrighted or like trademarked or something like that? So when all the like phones, the droids or whatever came out, they have to pay George Lucas
Do they really?
every time they use the word droid.
Wow.
That's crazy, right?
But it was like, okay, the first one they had was like the Moto Droid, remember? For Verizon.
that's why they really don't use Droid anymore.
Yeah, that was like the first one.
Or they use they call it like
Android. Yeah. Which is George Lucas can't copyright because Android is an actual thing.
Yeah.
There's some.
No, it's not. It's really an actual thing. It's like a
Yeah.
fictional thing.
It can be real.
It's
Here's some
kind of, you know.
here's some wiki content
One of
art.
the things. It's Did you see the thing that Vern Troyer posted the other day of him? He was like, "This is my personal bodyguard for the day." It was him and Chewbacca. You didn't see that? Can you look it up? Just look it up really quick. Dude.
Okay, well, take a look at this Wookiee concept art. Can we get through the concept? Shit.
No, dude. I want you to see what Vern Troyer looked like standing next to a Wookiee, dude.
Okay.
You don't understand how awesome it is. That's why. You kind of like want to check it out, but part of you's like, no, I have to get through the
Vern
podcast.
Troyer. Chewbacca.
There you go.
This is Photoshop battle.
No, he posted it. That's not the original post. That's the original, like a photo of the original post, but look at that.
Chewbacca's not that tall.
Yes, he is. Isn't he?
He's like 8 feet tall.
That's pretty tall. That's like 8 feet tall, bro.
I guess, yeah.
Like, I mean, doors typically aren't like that much higher than 7 feet, I don't think.
Okay.
Don't you think?
I'll take that.
That's Chewbacca there, though. But look, you can't even see Vern. Dude, I want to see. I was thinking about it. I was like, I want to see Vern Troyer in more serious roles. Like, Peter Dinklage can totally nail some shit.
Yeah.
Why doesn't Vern Troyer do, like, more serious roles? You know?
Mm-hmm.
Like,
He
as
could.
a drug lord or some shit.
He could totally do that.
You don't care. You don't care about Vern Troyer's well-being?
Oh, God, I want to shut off the audio. Alright. So now let's jump into video games. And we're going to finish off the podcast after
Has
that.
Vern Troyer ever been in a video game?
I don't know, maybe.
He plays World of Warcraft.
Does he really?
Yeah.
He's got a level 90 pally.
I think he has a couple of high-level characters. I'm not sure, though.
The level cap's going to 100 in WoW soon. Go to level 100.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Next month, I think.
And, like, people who have been playing WoW have waited for, like, 10 years for that.
The SWOTOR level cap is coming December too.
What does that mean?
It's going to go, the level cap is going to be 60.
60. So what? So there are, like, characters that are, like, level 150
No. What?
in, like, World of Warcraft?
No.
If you can be level 100...
You can be level 90 right now.
But if you can be level 100
That's the highest, not 150.
But, I mean, there's got to be, like, NPCs that are, like, higher level than that, you know?
Yeah.
Aren't there?
I don't know, maybe. Usually the NPCs all cap at the same as at max level.
So that's 100.
Yeah.
Okay, I see. So if you were, like, level 100 in World of Warcraft, could you go around, like, fuck people up that are, like, level, like, 5?
On a PvP, I think they call them shards on WoW, or a PvP
You can't just
server.
go, like, you can't just, like, travel around and, like, you find some area.
Most MMOs, you have to choose that path for yourself. So you're either on a server where you can kill people whenever you want, or you're on a server where you have to initiate player versus player interactions.
So your level only applies to, like, one server?
What do you mean?
Like, if you have a
I
character...
feel like these are questions like a 60-year-old person would ask about an
I'm so
MMO.
sorry.
And they'd be like, so...
I'm trying to fucking
So if you have a
understand it. level,
it's a level on that server?
Wait, dude. I'm trying to understand it.
It's like the same way... Okay, you've played an MMO. You've played DCU online.
But they don't have different servers on DCU Online.
No, it's one mega server. But then again, there's not that many people playing.
So if we have, like,
DCU.
one character, like Macrolord, that I could play Macrolord on different servers, obviously.
Uh-huh.
And he would be the same. It would be the same level.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that's my question.
No.
What? Now it's no.
If you could transfer your character to another server, but usually once you're on a server,
That's it?
That's where you stay.
Oh, okay. I see. And you can play like the story and all of that.
So like in SWOTOR, my server that I'm on is called the Harbinger, and the Harbinger is a West Coast server. and it's PvE. It's a PvE server.
It's a West Coast server.
So you can't just go around planets killing people of the other faction. You have to initiate PvP on that server. So you'll have to say request a duel, and then if they accept, then you can fight each other.
Sucks.
Or you have to go into a PvP environment like a Warzone, which is 8v8.
I want to be like level 100 and go around and just fuck everyone up.
What we
And just be like, oh.
what we do is we go to the lower level planets and attack the bases for the other factions and kill all the NPCs, which is like that can be fun too because you
They're
wipe
just
out.
computers though.
Yeah.
You want to screw with like 10-year-old kids that are like,
Well, I mean,
Like, stop it! Stop killing me!
Guild Wars 2 has world versus world PvP, and so does ESO.
oh really?
That's like massive PvP.
What is this guy? Okay, I'm so sorry. What I distracted us, but what is this guy doing with all these rings and this gun and?
So this is some gameplay footage from
Far Cry.
Far Cry 4, which is coming out next month.
Looks cool.
Yeah, it looks pretty cool. This is courtesy of Polygon. They were able to sit down with it at the most recent games conference.
This is a lot like Middle Earth, Shadow of Mordor.
Oh, is it really? I haven't seen any Uruks.
There's what are the other characters that you were like ride on?
Karagors?
There's like tigers in cages. So that reminds me of like the Karagors.
Oh.
That's cool. This looks cool. I mean, but I don't know if I would really be interested in actually
I
playing
don't think
this.
we'll be playing it on Macroplay, to be honest with you guys.
What was the other game, The Order 1886?
Oh,
or
that
something
game
like that?
looks so amazing.
What's that about? I'm excited about that game.
Yeah,
We'll probably play that on Macroplay.
We should, but that's not till next year.
Far Cry has a bunch of like cool things though. Like you can do like skydiving and
Yeah.
that's dope. I got to give that to them. And there's a big fanship for that game. Look at that. Like they're skydiving right now.
There's the fanship.
Yes, there is. There's a real fanship.
This game looks really awesome.
This is kind of like it's kind of like got a supernatural thing going on, right? Unless I'm mistaken.
This doesn't look like a trailer.
I don't know why they didn't release this. Yeah, it is a trailer.
No.
I don't know why they didn't release this for fucking October though.
For October?
For this month, yeah.
Because they couldn't. So, Assassin's Creed.
What do you mean they couldn't?
Because the
Of course
game,
they could.
The game needs more time to be developed, dude.
It's gonna get released in like 2 weeks.
No, The Order 1886.
It's getting released in like a month.
Okay, guys, that is wrong information. Download is lying.
When is it getting released?
February of 2015.
Oh, that's not that far away.
No, it's not, but it's not in...
That's 4 months away.
It's not in 2 weeks.
They could have released it in October, but they were like, nah, let's release it in February to be dicks.
Oh, God.
What?
You think that's how they work?
That's how they. That's how every business works. They're like, let's do this to be dicks.
No, they do things to make the most money.
No, they're like, because they want to be dicks.
They're
dude.
like, we hate people.
Yeah, exactly.
We hate people and their money. We don't want
wanna
their
be
money.
Dicks, son. Oh,
So let's talk about Assassin's Creed Unity.
let's
which-
talk about it.
It comes out next month.
It does.
We'll be playing that on Macroplay. Right?
Oh, so you think?
Oh, we're not?
No, I'm down to play it.
Okay. Yeah, we should definitely play it
It's
on
an
Macroplay.
online MMO.
No. It's Assassin's Creed. We played a little bit of Black Flag on Macroplay.
But I hope that we actually like play it and like finish it.
We should
you know,
finish this game.
And, like, yeah, because
I mean-
we've never played an Assassin's Creed game and actually gotten all the way through it.
Okay.
We switched
I
to
have.
PS4.
I've beaten Assassin's Creed
Macroplay.
games. No, but we've only played one Assassin's Creed game.
Yeah, I know.
And the only reason we didn't like
Well, we
series,
played. Oh no, we only played one.
our series on PS3 were terrible because they were all the gameplay footage was in 480p. It's awful. No one wants to watch
That's
that.
what you think.
I mean, if we would have had an Xbox 360, we could have finished that for sure. No, okay. Let's talk about the 3 historical figures that are going to be in Assassin's Creed Unity. Dude, wait
go.
until the podcast is over.
Let's go.
Put down the melodica, sir.
I'm running a
Sir?
this podcast right now.
Put down the melodica, sir. You're gonna, sir. Put down the melodica.
So the Marquis de Sade,
Yeah,
he's a sadistic guy.
he is.
You haven't heard of 120 Days of Sodom? He was a sexual deviant.
Oh, really?
He made people like eat shit.
And he's a key member of the French Revolution.
I suppose so.
So we're gonna be seeing him in the game. We're also gonna be seeing
Hopefully we'll kill him.
Maximilien de Robespierre.
Yeah, right.
Robespierre.
He he caused a bunch of crazy shit.
He was a lawyer, I think.
Yeah, he was a French lawyer, but he caused like the French Revolution.
And last but not least, Napoleon Bonaparte.
I've learned all of this stuff watching Warehouse 13.
So Napoleon Bonaparte is also going to be in the game.
That's awesome.
It's cool.
Are you really, really excited about Napoleon Bonaparte?
No, but I'm talking about in terms of Assassin's Creed historical representations, they do a really good job, and it's cool to see which historical figures are making it into this game.
You know what I would like to see? Which historical figures I would like to see in an Assassin's Creed game?
What's that?
I'd like to see Gandhi.
Gandhi?
Yeah. Buddha.
Yeah.
Assassin's Creed, like, Buddha. You know? Like, didn't he have, like you know?
Uh-huh.
Like you could do, like, mystical power.
Oh, God. It's like Avatar, Last Airbender.
That would be awesome.
Like,
I think that eventually they're going to have to do like an Assassin's Creed like 1950, even earlier, like Nazis.
I don't know how I feel about that.
They'll have to do that, but it'll be kind of cool. I think it would be like different from any Call of Duty or whatever. Like,
oh yeah,
you'd be like working your way around those guys, you know. Mm-hmm. So
it could be cool. So before we go, we have one last thing to talk about.
Oh, great! You were talking about this game that we've been fucking playing.
We've been playing this awful game.
And if you're interested in watching us tear our hair out, join us on Macroplay. Become a Robertson.
Here, you have to be a well-rounded Robertson.
How many times does he fucking say that in the game?
So we've been playing Duck Dynasty, the video game. If you're interested, go to youtube.com/M4CR0PL4Y or just search Macroplay on YouTube.
I just want the cunts that made this to like fucking dive into just a dumpster full of like Indian food. Like, you know.
Yeah.
Oh man, it's so stupid.
Become a Robertson.
It's honestly probably one of the worst games I've ever played, but we try to have a good time when we play it, you know.
Yeah.
We make the best of it, and we're gonna beat the game. So
Maybe.
Oh no, it's definitely gonna happen.
Yeah, we're gonna beat it. I doubt it's gonna take more than 10 hours. 5 hours.
I hope that
5 hours.
The sooner the better is all I can say. But you should join us if you're interested in checking out that stuff. And Alex will tell you more about that right now when we do our plugs. But that's our show.
Yeah, thanks for listening.
I'm Downlow'd. You can find more information about me at www.iamdownlowd.com. That's DOWNLOWD. So iamdownlowd.com. And Alex will tell you more about Macro Records and where to find all of our good stuff, store, and all that.
So if you enjoyed this podcast, please go check out our website. It's thisismacro.com. It's the hub for all things Macro Records, blog, let's play, podcast, music, and everything else. Our store is now fully operational. Go buy some shirts. What are you waiting for?
Buy some shirts. We're going to have other stuff up there too soon.
Cool stuff a-coming.
And with every shirt, any order, you get a significant amount of stickers as well.
You get some cool shit.
Some other cool swag too, so...
Yeah.
Pretty exciting. And
We're not going to have that in the next 4 years.
Big bad bound.